Hello guys, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. This is going to be number 2 of my videos for how I solo tripped to Nigeria. And this one is going to be about everyone's favorite subject, traveler's diarrhea. Like, I know nobody wants to talk about it, it's nasty, but at the end of the day, like, it can happen, and I'm gonna just try and give you a few tips on how I've avoided getting traveler's diarrhea. This is my second time going to Nigeria, and I will say I really never had traveler's diarrhea. Like, don't get me wrong, I can feel my stomach like, ooh, girl, what you doing? You doing something different. But I've never got diarrhea. Like, I've never been stuck on the toilet or anything, or had to go anywhere where it wasn't convenient. So, I'm just gonna give you a few tips, and I will jump right in. So, number one is about a month before I go on the trip, I will start to take a probiotic. And I use Nature Ways Fortify Women's Probiotic. It gives you good bacteria to your gut and your vagina because, why not? So I'll start taking that about a month before I go, and I'll make sure that I have enough to take with me on the trip, and I'll also take it while I'm on the trip. And I'll put the link in like the description so you can just kind of see which probiotic it is that I use. I think it works really well. Number two, just you're gonna have to watch what you eat. You're in a new country, and everything is gonna look amazing and delicious, and everything is amazing and delicious, but just watch what you eat. What I've been advised to do is to watch out for anything that could have been washed in the water. So salads, fruits that maybe were cut up and rinsed off. If you're peeling the fruit like banana or orange, it should be fine. But if it's fruit that's been like sliced and rinsed, like maybe pineapple or cantaloupe or something like that, maybe you should watch out for that. Also, if there's any water on any of the dishes that you're going to use, just stay away from the tap water. Also, the ice. You want to stay away from the ice because it's usually made with tap water. The water is not good there to drink, the tap water. So you want to make sure that you're drinking bottled water. Even when you're brushing your teeth, you want to make sure, like, I just kept a bottled water on the sink so that I could rinse my toothbrush off with the bottled water. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, like, there were some times where, like, I forgot. I rinsed my toothbrush off on accident under the sink, and oops, like, what you're gonna do? So, and I was okay. I did stay in a really nice hotel, so maybe they had really bomb filtration systems. But I would definitely recommend staying away from the water. And I'll usually even bring some water in my suitcase, like a few bottles, just to kind of get me started once I get there until I have time to get to a store or something like that. So I said avoid water. Oh, avoid cold food also. So if y'all see me looking, because I like made some notes. Avoid cold food also. You want to like eat food that's been cooked to a certain temperature and kept to a certain temperature. I'm not gonna lie, this is what they tell you. But I ate some ice cream like off a random person's like little food cart, and I was pretty fine. Again, like I said, I could tell my stomach was like, girl, what you doing? But did I get traveler's diarrhea? Was I stuck on the toilet or anything like that? No. So what you also want to do is make sure that you have your hand sanitizer. So I mean, I don't know how many little bottles of these. Oops. I have little Purell bottles, but I take a ton of them with me. Have them in my carry-on, my luggage, like everywhere. I don't want to leave the house without the hotel without hand sanitizer. It's essential for your travels, pretty much anywhere, like even if you're home, you're going to be out a lot. It just helps with the germs. You're going to a foreign country, it's just different. There's different germs. It is what it is. So I think that's pretty much most of what I did to make sure that I didn't get traveler's diarrhea. It's going to be a pretty short video, but if all else fails, if you tried your best, oops, you still got traveler's diarrhea, what you want to try to do first is take Imodium AD. It's multi-symptom relief, relieves cramps and pressure, bloating, and gas. I think it's going to be backwards on here, but it's Imodium, Imodium, Imodium AD. And I believe you're supposed to take it right after your first. And you can even see, like, this is my box. It's beat up, and I've never had to open it because I really haven't gotten traveler's diarrhea. Another thing that you can do if the Imodium AD didn't work is, like, when I went to get my shots, my vaccinations, I should make a video about the vaccinations. When I went to get my vaccinations, they did offer me Zithromax. That's what this is called, Zithromax. And this is a prescription. This is if, like, you have diarrhea and it is not stopping and you tried your Imodium AD and it's still not stopping. You can take this. Now, from what I understand, the major side effect with this is that if you do anything too rigorous, like physically, you can get tendinitis. So this is like a last resort. It's just like if you are like have explosive diarrhea and you can't get off the toilet, take this. But that's pretty much it. That's how I avoided getting traveler's diarrhea while I was in Nigeria. A major thing I think that helped me was that I took probiotics. I mean, so many people had diarrhea on the trip that by the end of the trip, it wasn't even embarrassing anymore. Like, but I took probiotics before I went and after I went, or while I was there, and I was fine. I, abstained from drinking the water, the tap water, I should say. And from what I understand too, they have something there called pure water. From what I understand, that's really not. It's drinkable for the locals, but, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understand, people that are not from there really, like, it can upset the stomach. So I just stayed with, like, the bottled water that they provided at the hotel. I went and got brands that were recognizable to me. I think they had, like, Dasani and something else. So I just stayed with the brands that were familiar to me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or want me to answer anything else, put it in the comments, and I will be glad to try and answer or make a video about it. All right, thank you guys. Oh, subscribe, like, subscribe, do all of that jazz. Bye.